Let us start off with the part 2 of our basic sketch. So we're going to do cutting the part by sketch plane in this session. Start, mechanical design, sketcher. Let me select the front plane. So this is our sketcher workbench. Let me draw a rectangle. Draw a rectangle and let us constrain it. Let this be 100 mm and this line be 200 and the distance from here to here be 50 and here to here be 100. Now let us pad it, give it some dimension. Mirror extent is where it will extend on both the sides. If we uncheck it, it extends only in one direction, and if we click on the arrow, it will go to the other direction. So let me do it in mirror extent and give it 25 mm. Click on OK. Now let us create a shell on the surface of 20. Okay. Now you can see that there's a shell created on the pad of 20 mm. Now if we want to draw something on this axis, that is their x-axis, and we click on sketch, we will not be able to know where is the shell part, how long it is or how far it goes, so that we can draw a sketch there. So for that we click on cut part by sketch plane. So now we can see that this is the hollow part, the empty part, and this is the part where the shell is created. So in other words, we are going to simply sketch the plane view by hiding the portion of the material which we do not need for sketching. So this is cutting the part by sketching. Now let me show you what is converting standard into construction element. Now let me draw a rectangle. Now this is a standard element. This is a standard element. So to convert it into a construction element, we click on standard or construction element from the sketch tool. And if we want to convert this back into a standard element, we again click on the same thing and it's converted into a standard element. So this is converting standard into construction element. Now let us move on to entering the sketcher workbench. So we are all aware about it, how to enter into a sketcher workbench by creating start and clicking on mechanical design and sketcher and whichever plane we want to sketch. Now creating a positioned sketch, let me again draw a rectangle. This is 200, this is 100, this is from here to the horizontal is 50, and from here to here is 100. And let us make it a solid by padding 50 in both the directions. Okay. So now we have the reference plane in the middle. Now if we have to draw a sketch, we have to position the sketch. So for that we have the option here right next to the sketch, that is positioned sketch. So click on that. We have sketch positioning, origin and orientation. In sketch positioning we have positioned and sliding. Positioned creates a positioned sketch for which you specify the origin and the orientation of the absolute axis. Sliding creates a non-positioned sketch, that is, a sketch for which you do not specify the origin and orientation of the absolute axis. This option is mainly used for compatibility with non-positioned sketches and to enable you to turn them into a positioned sketch. So with the sliding option, the sketch absolute axis may slide on the reference plane when the part is updated. So now imagine we want a position sketch on this. We have got the vertical and the horizontal reference plane on this part of the rectangle. Now this option, reverse H, will change the direction of the horizontal, reverse V will change the direction of the vertical, and swap will swap the horizontal and the vertical. So before it was, this one was horizontal, this one was vertical. When we swap it, this becomes horizontal and this becomes vertical. Now to the origin, now we can see that the vertical and the horizontal is right in between the plane. So to click on origin and middle point of this line, the reference axis moves to this middle point. Or if we want it on this part, it moves to this part, or this and this. Now we have orientation. Let us do parallel to line. Now the reference will always be parallel to this. So this is vertical, this is horizontal, or this, it is vertical and this is horizontal, or to the reference of this line, it is horizontal and vertical. So this is how we use sketch positioning to position the reference axis. Now we can take this one as the reference and draw whatever sketch we want to. Now let us move on to changing a sketch support. For that, let us take a new workbench. Take the front view, that is YZ, and click on sketch. Draw a rectangle of 200. So here we have 50, and from here to here we have 100. And let us exit the workbench and pad it in one direction to 50. This is the pad that we have got. Let us pad it in both the directions of 25 mm. Okay. Now click on the front plane, YZ plane, and sketch rectangle. Click exit workbench. Let us pocket it in one direction of 25 here. Now let us draw a small keyhole on the same plane. We have a circle and let us erase this, 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 and this, and exit the workbench and pocket it in the other direction of 25 mm. Now we have a keyhole in this pocket. Now if we want to change the direction of the keyhole, we have to delete the sketch and redo it. So instead of that, we can use sketch support. That is, right click on the sketch 16, change sketch support, uncheck move geometry because we have to change the direction of the keyhole. Click on positioned YZ plane, move geometry, select and swap. Now the direction of the keyhole is changed. And now click on OK. You can see the keyhole direction is changed. We don't have to change the whole sketch for it. Now if we want to place it on top, bottom, right or left, we have to again select change support, position to the origin, intersecting two lines. So we select this line and this line, the keyhole has gone down. Let me select the orientation to parallel to line. You can see the direction is changed. Click on OK. The keyhole comes like this. Again, sketch, change sketch support, middle point of this, we can see it's come to the middle. Again, let it be implicit. Okay, you can see the direction changed and the keyhole is moved down. So this is changing the sketch support. And the last one is deactivating a sketch. So if we want to deactivate the sketch, we click on deactivate. So this will be deleted from the sketch and we will be left only with this pad and pocket. Now if we want to delete this, we right click on it, object, deactivate. Okay. So this is how we deactivate a sketch. I hope you would have understood part 2. Let us move on to smart picking in the next session. Thank you.